Good afternoon, Minecrafters. This is Monday, March 23rd, 2026. We are live at the North Pole City. Hopefully, going to get the flying basalt generator going again. I guess you guys thought that I would be back here for a while, and you would be right, but I finally got here. So, welcome aboard. Just as a reminder, I was listening to my past videos, and I know the microphone isn't the best. So if you can't really hear me, it starts to fade out. I have captions, so just click captions, and you'll be able to understand what I'm saying. Um, yeah, so welcome aboard. I'm glad you guys are here. Happy Monday. Um, I haven't been back here in a while, so I don't remember exactly all the stuff. Oh, I think last time we were here, there's my boy Hermie. Last time we were here, I got it running again, and it got stuck down here. Well, it didn't get stuck; it stopped, and I think it's got as far as here, and I gotta reset it up again. What I'm gonna do, instead of just doing this little small section, I'm gonna have it go out that way for a little bit. Hey, Hermie, what's up, dude? And let me see, I'm gonna have to break this all apart again. And then reset it up. I'm gonna have to get all the lot. Oh, I must have got the stuff out already. Nope, I didn't. All right. So welcome aboard. If you got, let me check the audio too. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. 1 2 testing testing. Okay. So it's semi. The audio is semi going. Um, But like I said before, if there's ever a problem with the microphone, just click captions on the YouTube video because I'm streaming live right now on Twitch, but this will go up onto my YouTube channel after the stream is over. And if you watch this video later and you can't really hear me, just click captions and you'll be able to understand what I'm saying. If the captions can actually pick up my accent, I don't know. Um, let's see, what else do I have to do here? I should break these apart first so that way it doesn't take off on me. And I should take these down too while I'm at it. So I hope everyone's having a great day today. Hope your weekend went well. We're getting closer and closer to, well, we're in spring. The spring equinox was this past weekend, so we're on our way to warmer days. And I'm sure eventually we're going to be saying, I wish it was cold again. But, yep. Um, just want to make sure I should get these shulkers. What I'm thinking about it. These rockets. Might have to get more rockets too. So for those who are new here, this is my normal survival world. This is the world I started back in 2023. Fridays is my hardcore world, where I just started that 17 worlds ago. If I die in the hardcore world, I have to restart, but I've actually put a stop to that, so whatever happens now, I'm just restarting from the last save point, pretty much. Um, yeah, I'm going to have to get more rockets. Don't have stuff to get around. Trying to think anything else to add to that. So Monday and Wednesday. Monday is this world. Wednesday is going to be my original world that I first started playing when I first started playing Minecraft. That'll be Wednesdays. It's going to be called Main World Monday Winding Back Wednesday and Hardcore Friday. I know there's no H in Friday, but we'll put it in there. This world, it's survival, but in this type of world, if I die, I can respawn. But I set it up for peaceful mode, so that way um, I can get things done, and I don't have to worry about survival. Now I might have to get more rockets. Let's have gunpowder. Doesn't seem like I have gunpowder. um, so let's go back to my base and get some gunpowder. Yep, let's go do that. So now I'm going to be running around, and it'd be helpful to have gunpowder. This, if you didn't know, is Polar Express. If you've ever seen the animation or movie of the book, The Polar Express, and I got the idea from Drama Smith on YouTube. She's another YouTube creator, and she does a lot of model trains on her Minecraft channel. It's pretty clever. She'll set up a train in the Nether with a portal. That way, when you enter this train, go through the portal, you'll enter a train on the overworld. So it looks like you traveled from this spot to the overworld, which is kind of clever. I like that idea. This area here, if you're new, this is a nether hub. So that way it's an ice road that gets around on the nether ceiling that makes getting around your overworld fast, because this parallels the overworld. For every 1 block here, it's 8 blocks in the overworld. So anytime you start a world, try to get into the nether, get to the nether ceiling, which is about level 1 Y 118. Throw an ice road down, and then anytime you put a portal up, you can enter the overworld, and you're away from the mobs in the nether as you travel around the nether too. On Wednesday, when I go back to my original world, I'll be using the flying basalt generator as well. But I think I'm going to be using it in the nether to make like a nether bridge. Um, that one's going to be a little bit trickier because that generator will not only generate basalt, but it'll generate a roof at the same time for the bridge. So that way, if you're in the nether, you're traveling across the lake of lava, the gas won't fire down on you from above. So when we pop in, we'll continue. And there you have it. So let's keep on keeping on. I have a what is that called? Gun farm, gunpowder farm, up here. And before we go up here, let's take a quick look. This is my, well, let me grab some sleep so you can see sunshine. This is my spawn base, my world spawn, where I first came into this world. And anytime I start a world, I always create at world spawn a base that pretty much has everything you need in case you have to get back to where you died at. Because in normal survival, you'll basically respawn as long as you have a bed. In hardcore, you can't. You just have to restart another world. And let's get up here. Give me a quick little look around. This building here is a Fletcher House. There's our local happy gas for this side over here. I think his name is Waldo. That's Waldo over here. Because when I first put him in here, he kept disappearing, just like you noticed when we first came into this world. And yes, let's get going. There we go. Got a tavern over here. And this is our honor hall. Now, a while ago, there was a few people that, let me see here, signed up on my Twitch, and see if I can locate their names. So, we see, I think Davy plays Snowy Sparkles, Six-Eared Macaque, Angry Pollock, Ismo, or Cosmo, Thy Short One, Chebdas. Let me check to see here. I'll introduce you to. This is just a local fox. I haven't got a name for that guy. Um, this is our honor hall. So this is kind of like what Waddles, a Minecrafter on YouTube, does. He makes a library with an and Avamats. He does the same thing. For anyone who subscribes to their channel, they set up like an honor hall to honor the subscribers and followers on their channel. So this is my version of that. And I'm trying to remember where I left off. I think this bottom floor is where I left off. And we have here Josie Bowens, Angry Pollock. There we go. Cosmo. Chebdas. Cream Cheesemaker. Chunga. Trying to see if Davy plays. Davy plays might have been the latest one. Snowy Sparkle. Hmm. I have to apologize because I kept telling you guys I was going to come in here and give you guys the statues, and I didn't realize that Twitch would take off the current subscriber or follower from the list. It's I have a follower list, but what's happening is, excuse me, they're mixing the new guys with people who already been followers. Now I don't know which one is the newest. Let me see, activity maybe. Hmm. I'm sounding like that guy. Let me just look up real quick. Give me a second here. This way you guys can check this place out while I'm looking this up. All right, guys, I'm going to have to, for the followers, I'm going to have to research on how to do this because I don't want to waste your time. So I'm assuming David Plays 1870 and Snowy Sparkle is one of my latest, and Six-Eared Macaque are my latest ones because I see Angry Pollock and this. I think this is and Jesse are the last two I put in here. So I'm saying I think Davy, Snowy, and Six-Eared are the latest three. So if not, let me know, and I will have to figure out how to check when you guys joined. Because, like I said, Twitch had a thing set up that they showed currently who just became a follower, and I didn't realize they, after a certain period of time, they will, um, it'll disappear. So, all right, so we're gonna put, let's see here. This is gonna be Davy, is Snowy. I might have to see how I'm gonna do this. Actually, yeah, I guess that's cool. Do it like that, and then I don't know if this will work. This is gonna be up against the sign, so I guess I could do it like this, I suppose. I don't know. Just going with it, man. Just going with it. All right, we're gonna need three signs. Just two more here. The music you hear in the background, I have a jukebox, and I think the current songs being played is from the latest a couple updates ago. For the Happy Guest, I think it's one of the guest discs that you can get from the Nether. This is going to be David Plays 1870. This is going to be Snowy Sparkle 00. And this is Six-Eared Macaque. I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry for being quiet. Trying to concentrate. I haven't. It's like exercising a muscle. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, there you go. So, Davey plays, or David plays. Well, of course, Josie Bellens, Snowy Sparkle, and Six-Eared Macaque, or Macaque. Welcome aboard, you guys. Thank you very much for being a part of my Twitch followers and also those out there, my YouTube subscribers. It's all free, and thank you for being a part of this. V Davey 2015 and Rejected Penny. The reason why these guys get diamond is because it's not requested or required, but they went ahead, went above and beyond, and donated actual uh, kashish currency to my stream. So they are beloved, part of my stream, and I really appreciate that. Hopefully, I become an affiliate, so that way I can maybe, or a partner. If I can become a partner level, I'll be able to get you guys a server. Then we could all become like a community on here. I have a Discord channel, so if you guys want to be a part of that, just go to my YouTube channel, go under posts, look up Discord, and you'll see the link. If the link doesn't work, let me know, and I will update it. But the idea was I have a world download under the same area on YouTube for posts, so you can download this world I'm in right now, and play along. Follow the videos I do and the builds, and if you have any questions, join the Discord, and that way people can answer questions, or I would answer questions. There's a lot more to this base, but I want to get going with the basalt generator. So up there is the flying ship, and that, believe it or not, in the blimp area is where my uh, creeper farm. My creeper farm is located. It's up there inside that blimp. So what I'm going to have to do, I haven't done this in a very, very long time, is I have to generate paper. So this machine is going to have to work. I think this is the sand I use for it. Hopefully it still works. This is a bone meal farm that will send bone meal over to my sugarcane, which it will then create paper for the gunpowder or the rockets. I don't remember exactly. Okay. Trying to remember how this works. I'm assuming it's this one. Yes. If you go back to my earlier videos, you'll see how I actually built this. And then I'm going to need um, kelp. Hate to jump down there because then it's hard to get back up here. Gonna have no choice, I think, because everything goes down here. Used to have a much easier way of doing this, but because of the extra farms and all the redstone, I had to get rid of the ladder. They helped me get up and down on this thing. So I don't think I have any extra gunpowder, but let's look. No. But I have an overflow, and that might be where the kelp is located. If not, it's no big deal. I'll just jump in the water in the lake below or the lagoon below, pick up some more kelp. Wow. It could have been sent all the way down to my storage area down below. Again, if you're having problems hearing what I'm saying, just please click on captions because all this, my live stream goes up on YouTube, which is already recorded. And once you go on the YouTube, they have a thing for captions. Just click captions and then you can read what I'm saying if you can't hear me. I'll have to, eventually get a better, a lot better microphone than I have. This thing is pretty horrible. I don't think it's meant for streaming. It's just like a kid's microphone thing. I got it. I got it for cheap at Walmart. It was a good deal. You got a headset and a pretty decent controller for the same price as a new headset. Yeah, I don't think there's any extra paper. What I was looking at back there, it makes fireworks and rockets. This device back here, it makes fireworks and rockets. So all the materials come down through here. The minecarts drop the stuff off, and then it creates the extra rockets and stuff. Supplies right along here. All these dispensers here, they're for fireworks. So at sunset, they're supposed to go off at sunset, but I haven't. I haven't had enough time to resupply everything, so they haven't been going off. I'm trying to figure out how to get the heck out of here. It's because of all my expert engineering skills. I should have some kelp out here. Might be some in storage, but I don't feel like going over it. Over in storage, I have Jarvis, our local copper golem, and he's doing all the resupply, sorting stuff out. I'm going to have to go over here because I have a conduit that helps me breathe, but I don't know if there's any kelp over here or not, but we will see. That tower there is a cleric tower. So clerics are the guys that sell redstone, they do potions, all that good stuff. Okay, if you look at the right-hand corner of my screen, you'll see the icon for conduit. So that means I can breathe underwater. It only goes so far. I have to make a few of those out here. But unfortunately, there is no kelp out here. There it is. I see him over there. Oh, that's right. But I don't have a saddle. Do I have a saddle on me? Ah, darn. Yeah, if I had a saddle, I would ride the Nautilus over there. I don't have a saddle. gonna have to start making a lot of those because before this update that we could craft saddles, you had to fish for them. That's why I don't have a whole lot of them stashed away. Once I put a couple of these in the farm, they will basically uh, automatically just generate more and more kelp on its own. Grow the kelp fast. I think that's about all the stuff I got. All right, let's head back to the flying ship. Get some gunpowder so I can fly around easily. I knew that was going to be an issue because I was I had like a stack that I was using before, but I think I ran out. I'm wondering if my Xbox is updating. That's why there's lag. Let's drop this stuff off. I've been watching a good TV series on Hulu called Paradise. If you guys get a chance to check that out, it's pretty good. Pretty good. It only has one. Well, actually, it has two seasons, but the second season isn't finished yet. It's got one more episode next week, and then the second season is finished. And yeah, this big shadow that's from the flying ship. The third season, they have agreed to a third season, and I think that's going to be the conclusion to the series. But it's very good. It's I don't want to spoil it for you, so I just suggest checking it out. You can get a good view from what the base is looking like so far. That Oriental or Asian style building is for the shepherds, shepherd villagers. I'm not flying up here because I'm. If you notice, I only have like 8 rockets left. So let's see if we can get back up top. Now I forget how to get up top. I haven't been here in a long time, man. All right, let's go over here. I do have videos on how I built this ship. So if you go to 2023, you'll see me. I think it was August. I built this ship of 2023. So what you do? This is an automatic. What's that stuff called? Um, I am so silly. I just don't remember the name of that. Bamboo. Thank you. So you take these, you place these on top of the sand. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I need to put sand on top of those things. I don't know if I have sand for that. See how it's coming back to me? That's awesome. Unlike the bamboo. I'm gonna have to go back down into storage here. Might have some in the overflow. Oh, it's been so long since I've been out here. Hmm. Must have been a reason I took a lot of the sand out of here. Alright, that's all good and fine. I don't think I have any sand up top. There's definitely some sand. All I need is like 3 blocks. Take it from here. I should get Waldo over here. That's what Waldo's job is, to fly me around, man. I won't take this stuff from the top. I'll just take it from here. This little structure here is kind of like a music disc farm. So I had it set up originally. I would come in here, get a creeper to chase me in here. One side would be a skeleton, and then another spot would be a creeper. And then as the skeleton tries to shoot me, hits the creeper, he would die. Get drop music discs, and yeah, then you would have a music disc farm. I had that kind of set up now on the actual ship, so I don't need to do it down here. But if I want to, I can reactivate this thing. If you guys ever have any questions, you see something as I'm going through this world and I don't cover it or don't answer what you're saying, just please let me know, and then I'll answer it in the comments. I always check the comments. There's a mountain out that way on the other side of that hill that has an ancient city. There's another village out here on that side where the crosshairs is pointing. Um, I'm hoping one day to get out to that ancient city and turn it into a proper, like, running city. I was thinking of on the ceiling of the, because it's a cave. I was thinking in the ceiling of the city to put like blue uh, terracotta, so it looks like a sky with clouds. But that will be for another stream. I was really hoping to get that basalt generator running, but I didn't realize I was pretty much out of. Oh, I wonder if I should have a fishing rod up top. But right now we need to get the bone meal working. The bone meal farm working. So what you do is take your sand and let's see here. You put it on top of these pistons. I'm trying to think where. Yeah, I think it's like right. Hmm. It's been a while since I've used this thing. Yeah, I think that's right. Then you take the kelp like that. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Like that. And, oh, now I'm in the glass. Okay, I'm going to have to swim out of here. It's already grown up on its own. No, I'm stuck. Okay, I'm going to have to knock my way out of here. Of course. There goes all the redstone. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is where it gets good. I can just pick up where I did the last save. So much fun. Okay, so we put that here. That. I think I knocked out one piece of redstone, right? Two. One goes here. That. Now I forget. I think it's like that. There we go. Nope. Oh, I knew that was wrong. Somehow, some way. Oh boy. Let's see here. Like this. Then the other redstone was here. I think it depends on where this thing is, so I think it's the other way around. maybe, I don't know. I don't. I'm so confused. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's wrong. Why doesn't the redstone stay in that corner down there? Hmm, hmm. There we go. There we go. And then I guess this goes here. Like that. And then here. There we go. Yeah, this thing is kind of bizarre. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think that had to be shut, I think. All this stuff go. Did it go down below? Yeah, it all went down below. Shoot. It's been a while since I've used this thing. Shoot. Hmm. Oh, you know something? I didn't turn this thing on, so the stuff's not being fed over here. It should be stuck in here. Or higher up in there. Sorry, this is kind of a refresher today, guys. Hmm. Well, I guess I think I turned this on. Should, there we go. Should feed whatever is stuck inside there over to here. Hmm. Maybe it already went through or something? I don't know. The sand should have been fed through this machine here. Interesting. Oh, you know something? Oh, no. I forgot. I disconnected the overflow. So this stuff is going straight down into my storage. All the way down. All the way down. And I just sent it the rest of the way. It wasn't turned on anyway. Well, now I know. I'm going to have to go back down and grab the stuff that just came out of the machine. I forgot that I disconnected the overflow from those chests so that everything goes down to the main storage in the base. Well, I still have kelp. It should be in the main storage down here, unless it's over here. It's probably down here. No, it's already sent. This is the library down here. So all the stuff that gets dropped from that ship gets sent through here. This is a crazy setup too. Well, it's going to take a couple of streaming days for me to remember everything. It's been so long. It's been so long. But believe it or not, I did build all this stuff. I think I can get it. No, I can't. There's the music. There's the jukebox. We hear the music. It's coming from there. So the library is underneath here. I have a fish farm while I'm waiting for the creepers, and you get enchanted books from the fish farm, and then they're sent here. Just curious to see what's in here. There's some sand. I think I was using that for glass. And here's some kelp. There we go. But what happens is, I don't know if you can see it or not, but up top here, right above, like on this platform, right back there, there's an alley. And as the any of the items from that ship gets sent down here, it passes by that alley first. If it's not a book, then it's sent over to storage. But since I have what I need, I'm not going to go over there. Let's grab a little shut eye so you can see what we're doing. I'll just have to remember not to turn the machine on that sends the stuff down here, so that way I can just pick it up out of the dispenser. The North Pole City, believe it or not, it's on the ocean out that way. I'm going to have to make a giant map room so you guys can see the entire world, what I've found or explored. There's another village over there. Out that way is the windmill. If you guys remember that video, that's out that way. The giant windmill. I think I did it last Easter or the Easter prior to that, a couple of Easters ago. Like a dye farm, like if you're dyeing Easter eggs kind of idea. That's why I made it a stream project. Okay, this thing does not get me up top, so I can't use that. I really need to make this place more efficient to get around. All right, so once again, let's throw the sand in. I think I have to close these flaps. That's why it's not working properly. Throw the sand in, which goes there, I believe. Oh no. Hmm. I don't know how I did this before where I got in without disturbing the water in here. Maybe I have to break the glass or something? I don't know. Did I do it back here maybe? I think there's water right there too. going to have to make another bone meal farm. This thing is not working. What should happen is the pistons underneath those blocks of sand, as it goes back and forth, should cause the kelp to grow. And obviously, it's not working. Up. Well, I got one of two choices. Either fix this thing and then do the creeper farm next week, or just go and do the creeper farm now and worry about the paper farm next week. Gotta get up all the way up into that blimp. I'm gonna have to figure out. I haven't done a kelp farm in a long time. It's not that hard. It's very simple. It's just I don't want to delay you guys any more than I have delayed you today. So what I have to do is go in the hard mode too. I should have the fishing pole here somewhere. You're kidding me. Nope, I do not. Where the heck's the fishing pole at? Ay, 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 ay. I might have one in here, maybe. Gonna have to chalk this up today's stream as a refresher stream. Remembering where everything is and what do I do up here. To make it simple, I should just put this in here so that way in the future, if I have a fishing rod, I can just leave it here. There we go. Now I just gotta track down a fishing rod. That's how I get the enchanted books. And believe it or not, there's an actual fishing farm right inside this shack. I made this shack so that way mobs don't attack while I'm fishing. I don't think I have a fishing rod out here. I might have to go into storage. See, since I'm not in normal survival anymore. I don't carry all the stuff I normally, the necessities that I carry in the this chest here. I normally carry everything I need right in here. But yep. So unfortunately, I am going to have to go and go into storage and find my fishing pole because as we're waiting here for creepers and stuff, and also I'm going to have to turn on the trident killer down here as well. I don't want to turn that on until I am ready to go. I might have a fishing rod here. I might have one. Yeah. That's Curse of Vanishing. You don't want to use that because once you use it, it disappears. That's kind of like a, I don't know. I don't know what you call it. It's like a trick. hmm This might be it. But that's on its last legs. I don't want that thing to break. I don't think I have any string up here or anything like that. Yeah, that's the one with the curse. I don't think I have an anvil. So if I had an anvil, I think I got an anvil in here. Hold on. Yes. It's not a proper workshop area without an anvil, and I don't have one. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't use this because it's going to put the Curse of Vanishing on the new pole too. I'm gonna need a grinding. Oh no! If I get a grinding stone, then all the uh, yeah, I'm gonna go down in the storage. Darn it! When you use an anvil, what happens is it combines all the enchants from both um, tools or armor into one. If you use a grinding stone, it removes all enchants, but it combines the integrity of the two items into one to make it stronger. If you can, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I don't want to be in that waiting for those creepers without fishing, because then I can get enchanted books while I'm waiting. Oh, that's Jarvis. I was like, what the heck's that? So this is the copper golem called Jarvis, and he's sorting out all my overflow into these chests because I didn't. And there's our shelves. Let's see if there's any fishing rods around. My sand should be in here too. He's doing pretty good. A lot of this stuff's. You have to have a copper chest in order for. There's the sand. In order for him to. Oh, there's string. Interesting. I don't have a. I don't have a fishing rod chest. Hmm. Let me see if I have a grinding stone around here. See, I usually carry that in my ender chest. No, I don't think I have one of those because I didn't want the villagers to become toolsmiths or weaponsmiths. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's any. I don't think I have any grinding stones out here. It's not hard to make. Put a bit down. Go over to my honor hall here. I might have what I need to make a grinding stone. I'll just carry that on me. I put these gates up so if there's any mobs, they can't get through the door. Zombies can break doors down. That's why I put up gates. Let's see if I can make a. See what's the materials for a grinding stone? Yeah, that's what I thought. You need one stone slab. I don't think I have stone. I got smooth. I got smooth stone. Any other time I would have. It'd be the other way around. Oh, I might have stuff. I have another area that I'm working on down below called Iron Forge. I might have stuff down there. Here's our librarians and our faithful dog friends. Patty O'Toole, all the other guys over there. Here's one of the local maps. North Pole City is out this way, and we are, if I'm not mistaken, we are like right here, or no, we're right there. That's where we're located. Now you know why I haven't been back here making rockets. Shouldn't be this hard. I gotta mine all this stone out to get this library even deeper down into Ironforge. And if it sounds familiar, because it is, this is supposed to be my version of World of Warcraft's Ironforge. So if you've ever been to the Dwarven City in World of Warcraft, this is my version. If I can just get out here and show you. So there's a tunnel under this mountain, and I'm turning it into my version of Ironforge. There's like a lake of lava or river of lava under here, which is like my lava farm. Trying to remember where I have a grinding stone. Well, I know I can get stone. I might have a grinding stone over here. Let's go out this way. I have masons here and a farmer over there because I am mining out this area. I figured masons would be a good thing to be trading with. Then I have a lay nursery in here for making allays right here. This is my giant furnace or mega furnace. There's the grinding stone. So what you do, you should have the cursed one here. It's a shame because it's got a lot of good other stuff on it. Put that there. I gotta make a fishing rod though. You're kidding me. I don't have a crafting table. No. Alright, I have one. I don't know why. I must have took the crafting table. Oh, there we. Never mind. It blended. It blended into the wall. There we go. So you take the curse. Well, you take the good one and the cursed. Oh no. Oh no. I thought it was gonna strip it. Take this off. No. Let me see if I can. There's a way of doing this. So this is interesting. It says in vanilla Minecraft, the curse of vanishing cannot be removed from tools, armor, or weapons using a grindstone or crafting table. The enchantment is permanent. So if you die, now you can use it and it won't vanish, but if you die, the curse only activates if you die while the item is in your inventory. Storing items in the ender chest or simply avoiding death keeps them safe. Yeah, it's no good. Yeah, I thought I could use a grinding stone to just strip it, just strip all the enchantments. I can't, so it's pretty much it's pretty much worthless. Um, so in that case, so let me see here. Is this the one? No, that's not the one. Where did I put it? Right here. It's a shame. It's got a lot of good enchants on it. See if I can. Well, if I just leave it here, it'll die on its own. I don't think I have any buckets or anything. Yeah. Well, I'll just leave it here. Let me see. Maybe I can. Yeah, this is all under. Well, I could do this. And then, yeah, put it there. There we go. Now I don't have to ever worry about picking that up. Curse of Vanishing. Well, how I got that, I think that was when I was fishing. It just happened to pick that up. I should make an extra thing of of a grinding stone just in case. But for now, we're just gonna. Oh, I can't do that. I need. Yeah, that will strip it for sure. So these combine where the grinding stone will strip it. So I will take the anvil. Should put one down here anyway. Put that here. Take the fishing rod, basic one with that. And now, if you flip it around, sometimes you get, yeah, see, you get a cheaper cost. It charges it subtracts your XP to fix or mend anything using the anvil. And I got a fully functional fishing rod. Trying to get my motivation back streaming every week. Streaming every week. I've been having such horrible allergies that I'm like lethargic. Didn't have the motivation that I normally have. Why? Oh, okay. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been here, so I forget how I used to get around here. All right, so we're going to turn on the creeper farm, do a little fishing while I'm waiting for the creepers. I got to turn on the trident killer, all that good stuff. Now you get to see what a trident killer is that I always talk about in the hardcore world, and I don't have a trident. You'll see how that works. See what time it is. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to multitask here. If you're wondering why there's scaffolding sticking out like this, um, I was trying to charge creepers with a lightning rod, and for whatever reason, it was. You have to be at a certain level for that to work, and if you're above the clouds, it won't work. You have to be underneath the clouds, and unfortunately, this ship is above the clouds. So, I gotta get up top there. I gotta turn on this trident killer before I turn on the creeper farm. Tell me I have a trident here. Yes. So what you do, take the trident. Got to open this up so I can throw it in there. Take the trident. Doesn't matter what type of trident you have, as long as it doesn't have loyalty on it, so that way it doesn't come back to you. Take it, stick it on a piston. Put this back so the mobs can't make eye contact with you. Flip this switch. It pushes the trident around. Then any mob that falls in here gets killed, and you get the XP for it because you threw the trident inside onto that piston. Um, yeah, I'm going to leave it like that because if I turn that on, the stuff's going to start flowing over here, and I don't want that to happen for right now. All right, I got to get back up top somehow. Guess I can go down this way. I was just talking to, I'm a rideshare driver. I was just talking to my customers about how a lot of cities are going to reinvent their infrastructure for the cities to make them more efficient. And I think I'm just like those those cities. I need to make my Minecraft bases more efficient. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, where's my food at? And that's kind of weird too. I'm in peaceful mode. I shouldn't have to worry about eating unless I just saw it wrong. The haunch is on top of that hot bar there. That's how you can tell if you need to, you know, eat, so to speak. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I got my fishing rod, and I'm gonna put it here when I'm done, so I don't forget. Um, that's running. This will send the items down below, and now I just have to go into hard mode. When you're in normal survival, you can switch difficulties, and hard mode, if you have a farm, will give you the most um, mobs or whatever. The spawn rates are better. So if I stand right here, you'll start seeing the creepers drop through that window, and every once in a while I'll have to go down below to make sure there are none stuck in the chute down below. But it's supposed to be all automatic, all automatic. So when they get sent down there, the trident killer takes it, and then it just stores all the gunpowder. But sometimes it takes a little bit for this thing to start producing. It's been a while since. Okay, there's there's zombies. Creepers should be coming down soon. Let me try to use this thing here while we're waiting. So what you do is you throw the fishing pole there, and then as soon as it catches anything, the bobber will go down into the hopper, and then the chest will grab, or the hopper will grab anything I catch, and it gets sent into storage. Let me just check to see if the creepers are falling down here. Sometimes spiders will get caught where the creepers are supposed to fall through, and it stops the creepers. It jams up the hole, plugs up the hole with spiders. You try when you make a creeper farm, you try to set it up so it stops spiders from spawning, but sometimes it's hard to. Up there, I think that was a creeper. There we go. There we go. There we go. It just takes a little bit. So we're just gonna hang here for a while, and then we'll collect our gunpowder and get back to making the basalt generator. I think I just heard a Enderman pop in. If that happens, I'm gonna have to turn around so he doesn't see me. Should wear a what do you call that? Pumpkin jack o' lantern. Anytime you're around an Enderman or in the end, if you wear a jack o' lantern, they won't attack you. I usually hang out here. It's daytime. It's about a couple of minutes, but I just saw a creeper go down. Go. This fishing farm, it was designed by Silent Whisperer, SILENTWISPERER on YouTube. You can get a lot of enchants put on your fishing rod, so the collection rate is better. And the speed of catching stuff, too, is faster. It's pretty cool. You just and you can set this up anywhere. You know that way if you're not near a body of water, you just need like a little puddle, and it catches fish. I put a fish in the back of it to improve the rates of fish spawning or catching stuff. Okay, there's a spider. Another way oh no, the bone meal was from the skeleton farm. I'm trying to think where I get. I think I get gunpowder from the Nether too, from gas, like a gas farm. And I think piglins trade. When they trade, you might get gunpowder too. Well, let's go down below and see how much gunpowder we got so far. Wait for the next catch. And then we'll go down. There we go. I want to put this here so I don't forget. I could fly down, but my wings are integrity is getting bad. Oh, I hear the trying to kill her doing its thing. As long as you hear that clanking sound, you know the trident's still inside there. So you hear the XP being caught, so that means, or when I say XP, I mean experience. And if you hear that, that means it's working. The gunpowder should be here or here. Might be in that dispenser out here. Let's see. One of these things has the might be here. Darn it. Gotta figure out where the hoppers are set up. I think right there. I hear. This last one here. There we go. Just get a few more pieces of gunpowder, and then I'm gonna have to get paper too. I'll have to make a note to, or maybe when the stream's over, I don't know. I definitely have to fix that paper farm. Or the bone meal. It's not the paper farm, the bone meal farm I gotta fix. So then it automatically makes the rockets. Okay, let's grab the fishing pole. I just saw a creeper go down. So tomorrow is the next Minecraft drop or update called Tiny Takeover. It's kind of the spring update for Minecraft. And if you haven't seen Minecraft Live, it was Saturday. So if you can go on YouTube, you can check out what they had, Mojang had talked about for the update for tomorrow. And I don't know exactly what time the update is, but it is scheduled for the 24th, which is tomorrow. All right, I tell you what, let's put this here. I need to get a move on here. I'm going to go down check out how much gunpowder we got, and I might go into the Nether and see if the gas farm I can get some gunpowder from there. I want to make sure this is turned off too before we go. I want to get that trident back. Before I go, before I go in there, let me go back into peaceful mode and let me collect. Down here, yeah, there we go. Yep, it's very efficient, man. This is all the stuff you can get from the fishing farm. Once I turn this on, it'll send the stuff down below, and I don't want that happening right now. So, but let me go into peaceful mode, grab the trident, go into the Nether, turn hard mode back on, and try the gas farm for a while. Oh, you know what? I have to see. There we go. In Bedrock Edition's always a good practice to pick up your tridents because it's not guaranteed. I play on Bedrock Edition, the Bedrock platform. In the past, tridents in a trident killer used to disappear. Like they would, like if you leave the chunk, they would fall out of the piston and then disappear or despawn. So always good to pick it up. I need to go up here to get into the portal, and of course, yes, I'm not going to be able to go up there. Luckily, I made stairs finally. Paper. I need to have paper. Um, I got no bone meal. I might have some sugar cane down inside this thing. Oh no, my maps. I should have some with my maps in my ender chest. That's right. Let's go check that out. I'm just curious to see if I have any sugar cane down here though. Oh, there's paper. Yes. Let's take all of it. Oh, you know what? I gotta leave a little bit for him, so he knows that's where the paper goes. Um, I don't have. I should have a crafting table here, but I don't. Hmm. I don't think I have any wood on me. Oh, you know what? I need to leave the. Oh, there's a grinding stone. I'll have to leave the sand here and this and this and that and I gotta take that grinding stone with me. I'll be honest with you. I used to have this place used to be so like more efficient than the way I have it now. I guess I've just been neglecting it. Oy vey. Here's a crafting table. There we go. I think that's all of our gunpowder too. I'm gonna put that paper in with our ender chest, so I don't forget that. Oh, there's paper, right? Nice. Oh, I got plenty of paper. Excellent. All right. I want to go into the Nether to see if I can get some gunpowder from the gas farm, and at the same time get some XP as well. Sorry I didn't get a chance to do more of the basalt generator, but I think Wednesday, if I have time, Wednesday I will do the Wednesday. But it won't be in this world, it'll be in my original Minecraft world. So while you're in the Nether, always wear a piece of gold, especially if you're in regular survival mode, which we will soon to be in. Just checking to see if there's a gunpowder. This is my trading post for the piglins and a gas farm at the same time. I'm curious to see if I actually have a gunpowder chest. These are all the things you can get from a piglin trade. Nope, no gunpowder. But I can get it from the gas, which is the chamber right there. Alright, let's see if we might get what do you call those things? Magma cubes in here, but let's see what happens. Worst case scenario, if I die, I'll end up in world spawn. Oh, I gotta be careful. These guys don't like me opening chests and stuff while they're around. Okay, what I need to do is go out here, and then let me just double check to see if we're in hard mode. Yes. And if I go out here, the gas should spawn in. Oh, I need to get my sword out. Oh, skeleton. Oh no, I don't have a shield. Darn it. How about you? Gotta pull out my shield. Oh, I got bones for bone meal. It's interesting. Usually, maybe because the piglins are in there, but see if I can get the piglins out of there. I need to get gold to get them out of there. How these guys got in here the first place is the game. The game just spawns them in. You know, hither nether, or they just basically walk out here on their own. That's a new sound. No, don't go back in there. Oh my god. I think he just gave me nether quartz. See if I can put this out here, and then put a boat. So they get stuck out here. What the heck? Did he come out here? No. I must have picked it up. There he goes. Get in the boat. Let's see if I can get a gas to spawn. Now the idea is you have to be like 30 blocks away. Oh, I think I just heard him. There's snow blocks in there, or powdered snow, and there they go. And what happens is they get trapped in the powdered snow, they suffocate, and then they drop the gas tiers and gunpowder. Here we go. See, here's gunpowder. I'm gonna have to set up a gate or something because this is not efficient. Also, I need to set up. Oh, I do have stairs over here. Okay, never mind. I take it back. So what I have. Okay, where did that go? All right. So, oh no. I don't think I have. Yeah, I do. Oh, he's caught in the. He's caught in the. I have a snow block here, just for that purpose. Excellent. Like I said, I have to refresh like how I have this thing set up and why I have it set up the way I do. It's kind of cool. I haven't been back here in such a long time. Like I said, I gotta be like 30 blocks away for the gas to spawn in. There we go. I just heard a gas. I don't know if it's in here or out there. Might be out there. Unfortunately, that's the other problem. If you're close enough to the nether floor, then the gas won't spawn in here, but out there. So you have to kind of mob-proof it, so they only spawn in here. There's an Enderman. That's not good. Now, if he's in there, it might not allow. The game might not allow a gas to spawn in. Oh shoot. Alright, I'm hearing a guest again, so maybe we're lucky. We'll go back to the, Oh, no, 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 no. Well, that was close. He's suffocating in the snow. Scared of a G. You know what I mean. But yeah, so it's working. Not as efficient as I would like, but it's working. All right, we're gonna go into peaceful mode and get back to the North Pole City. Try to get the. Um, I don't need the gas tiers. Let's put that here. Well, I'll be darned. I don't have a chest for that. I'm gonna have to make a chest for gas tiers. Hmm. I'll just put that here. Okie dokie. I know I have string. Yeah, I'll put the string, extra string in here. I think that's because those guys traded it with me. Oh, and the nuggets. Yeah, that's not mine. That was from those guys. There we go. I gotta be careful. I think I'm in peaceful mode. If you're in regular survival, yeah, I'm in peaceful. If you're in regular survival, don't open chests around piglins. They'll attack you, even if you're wearing gold. All right, we're gonna head on back to North Pole City. Try to get the flying basalt generator reset and maybe get a layer put in before the stream's over. I just want to do this so that I can keep the model in my head of how it's set up, how it's built. I haven't done this in so long, so I'm thinking I'm not going to remember 100%. I brought the darn crystals with me. I should have left that there too. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm trying to figure out why my laptop says we're an hour ahead. And I know we pushed the clock an hour ahead, but my laptop should have been set up an hour back and then back ahead, so we should be synced with my phone. I'm trying to figure out why my laptop is like 2 hours ahead. That don't make any sense whatsoever. Let's grab a little shut-eye. Should make some more rockets too, since I have the extra gunpowder. I get so confused. Alright, here we go. Gotta break that thing apart and reassemble. I should take these with me. I think that'd be a good idea. I'll put this extra stuff in one of these, like here. Try to put the gunpowder back in my ender chest so I don't mess that up. You see the giant Christmas tree over there? Alright, I'm going to pick up this, this, and this. See what happens. Alright, picked up the lava, put them in the shulkers down there. And I need to pick up this thing anyway too. Just trying to think of a better way of doing this, but I really can't think of one. I have to just go down below and pick all this stuff up. Oops, that was dumb. Well, I can climb on that thing over there. Oh, darn it. I can use Happy or Hermie to get me over there. So I'm building this city, of course, on an ice biome and a mushroom island biome as well. So, and under the ice, there's a sunken ocean monument as well. So there's a lot of things here that we can make this like a super mega base, Christmas themed. All right, I gotta get Hermie to help me get that. I don't think he's anywhere near here. Whoop. There we go. I gotta take this helmet off. And I really don't need a helmet on because I'm in peaceful mode. Gotta go fly over there, get that obsidian, and then break this other flying machine apart and reassemble it going the opposite way. I like flying Hermie this way because I can see, if you fly it like in one first person, I can't see where he is oriented with everything else, and I usually end up getting squished. All right, let's take this down. See if I can get close enough. Perfect. All right, Hermie, I need to get over here. You can drop me off along this thing would be awesome. Use if you're playing on Xbox, the A button on the controller helps him rise. The only way you go down is by actually pointing the joystick down. Thank you, Mr. Hermie. If you keep crouched, and you're near it, you won't fall off the edge. In other words, all right, I'm gonna have to take this apart. I was really hoping that thing was gonna fall back on me. Now, if I work my way from the back to the front, none of the pistons should get activated. Now, I don't need this thing taken off on me again. So if you're curious on how this thing is built, I am trying to make blueprints for it. And Bedrock Observer is the gentleman or person I followed to make this machine. He's on YouTube, so look up Bedrock Observer Flying Basalt Generator, and you'll see the video on how to make this. But if that's a problem, just follow my earlier videos on YouTube on how I built this machine. To break it down to make it so you understand the simple mechanics of this machine, it's basically working off the principle of when lava flows over, I believe, soul soil and I think it's soul soil and blue ice, you'll get basalt. It'll harden to basalt. I think it's soul soil. I really, It might be soul sand because I think soul soil has the skulls and stuff on it. Let me just see. Oh Lord. Okay. That's why I got these shulkers. I can see, or I put stuff away. Have room. It is soul soil, so it's very important to use soul soil and blue ice versus soul sand and regular ice in order to get the basalt. Put all these down and then open up my inventory. Guess I should carry that if I need Hermie. I need those snowballs. Since this is ice, if you just take your boat, you can get around much faster. But I just want to make sure I'm picking up everything. When you get on that boat, you just slide around. It's like it's uncontrollable almost. All right. I should just leave this here. All right. Back up top, dude. My man. All right. So, oh my God, there's a rabbit up there. What is going on? Now, the smart thing for me to have done is to set up snow blocks underneath to catch all this stuff, but I'm trying to do as much shortcuts as I can to get something accomplished today. So basically, this is the primary heart of this beast. It's the soul soil, the blue ice, and these dispensers that dispense lava. Everything else is to carry those three items horizontally. That's the whole nature of this machine is the dispensers dispensing lava, which flows over top of this, flows out between the soul soil and the blue ice, and you get basalt. That's pretty much it. And when you set this up, you definitely want to make sure that the platform is between, not alongside, but between those two things. You'll see it when I start setting this up again. Make sure you have silk touch for the blue ice and stuff so you don't lose it. I'm just leaving the snow up here temporarily in case I need to use it as a platform. So the yellow is honey, the green is slime. The reason for the two is so that it's the pieces will stick to the machine, and when they're being pulled not simultaneously but alternating, if that makes any sense. So think of it like feet shuffling. The honey won't stick to the slime and vice versa, and the pistons are able to pull everything that's stuck to those items. Oh my God, poor rabbit must have died. I just got rabbit skin. Yeah, and a new mob is from the new biome called Sulfur Biome. It's a sulfur. I have to look it up again. I think it's a sulfur cube. Sulfur cube. The idea behind a sulfur cube, believe it or not, is to turn it into like a giant soccer ball for type of mini games if you want to make mini games or whatever. I mean, anything's possible. You can turn it into some type of machine if you wanted to. Just like they did with targets in Minecraft. You can use them because it produces redstone charge. You can connect them to machines, and they can activate machines because they produce redstone charge. All right. See if I can get this somewhat assembled before the stream is over. I need to go back that way. I would really like. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was going to go the opposite way. So let's set it up right here. How you do that is you first need to have something already here to connect to. So I'm going to need Hermie because I can't get underneath here. Where is he at? He's getting like Waldo. I don't know if he's below or above. There he is. If the gas go too far away, they kind of like, I don't want to say despawn, but they're not rendered in. They're too far away from you. Here we go. My man. All right, sir. So I'm setting up all this basalt so I can build on top of it to set up all the buildings of the North Pole City, just like the movie Polar Express. They're all going to be built out of brick, red brick, the buildings. But the ground is basalt because it's gray colored, and it's easier. I can use it with a flying machine. All right, so we're going to set it up here. All I need is like really like one block. I can go from there. All right, Hermie, give me back on top. Don't squeeze me. All right. Thank you, sir. Let's get these out so I can get my material. I need the soil and the blue ice. That's packed ice. That's packed ice. That's blue ice. Soil. I need one more thing of blue ice. Packed ice. Ice. Blue ice. All right. So what you do is put it here. Actually, it's the soil first, and then you get the snow. This is where the basalt would be generated, and then the blue ice is on top of that. And then the slime and honey blocks are on top to connect all of these. Just need 6, because the machine can only handle 6 blocks at a time. It's 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then the same thing for blue ice. Shoot, I think I needed to put slime underneath. Hermie, where are you, dude? Gonna have to hold on, buddy. I need to get some slime, honey. sir. Doesn't matter the sequence. Oh, dude, are you serious? You just have to put them side by side. So slime. Should get the honey. Here we go. But now when you connect it like that, they have to be the same when they go out, not that way laterally, but horizontally, I guess. I'm bad on my terminology. There we go, like that. Okay, and then the same thing up top, 3 on 3. So since I start with a slime over there, we'll go like this. Then honey, like that. I'm not sure if that's right, but we're going to go with that for now. I have a creative mode that this is already built, so I can use that as a guide if I get lost. That's pretty much it. And then I gotta put this dispensers along here. But I have to get my so I can get up and down here. Need my dispensers. Put the extra here for now. It's not dispenser. Actually, I need the observers and then the dispensers. So what you do is, and not all of these are going to go along here. They're going to be on top. So, interesting. Might have to go into creative mode to see how that's done. But the dispensers pretty much go along here. But you also have to put the observers in the back. So let me just go quickly into save here. Go into creative mode so you guys can actually see this machine, what it looks like. We just broke it apart, so you kind of saw it, but I just wanted to do a quick check before we leave. And then next Monday when we come back, we'll pick up where we left off today. Wednesday is going to be my regular survival from my original world, and we'll do it in the Nether instead of um, the overworld building a basalt generator. We'll try going across a lava river or a lake of lava. But this time I'm going to try to make a roof, as it makes the platform is also going to use the same basalt to make a roof. And I'm basing that off of Mumbo Jumbo's video. If you go look up Mumbo Jumbo Nether Bridge, you'll see it. There we go. Might take a second to get in here. All right. So this is what it's supposed to look like. So we did the initial 3. Oh, no kidding. I did it wrong. I should have checked this first. I had it underneath. It should be on the end of the soil. That's why I was like, why am I off by 1? So I had it underneath the soil. You need to have it on this end of it, and then go out, and you have all the way across with the dispensers, and then the observers. Some of them are on top of the dispensers, some of them are behind. Then you have pistons. There's 20 slices to this whole machine. The first slice is set up like this, and the second slice is like that, third slice, and so forth. They're 5 high by 20 going out, and how I think it's 6 wide, 20 long, 5 high. And I'm trying to set up the blueprints so you can see each individual slice to see which each slice is supposed to be made up of. But yeah, let me go find you guys a um, raid, and then we'll be back here Wednesday for Winding Back Wednesday for my original world. See if I can find you guys a raid. Who do we have on today? We have Paste, Krell, Cypher Ghost, Trouble, Dim, or Truth Be Told. Sorry, Truth Be Told. Bruh, Cinderwolf, Soapy, Overspace. I'm trying to look for anybody that I know. Alright, let's go. Oh, shoot. Let's go back to the top. And we have Paste, Kel. We have Truth Be Told. Let's go to Truth Be Told. Yeah, let's go to Truth Be Told and see what happens. We'll be in Truth Be Told's room in a few mementos. You guys have a fantastic Monday. We'll be back here on Wednesday in the afternoon, about 1. Oh, I can't go in that room. All right. We were almost out of here. Uh, let's go into Paste Kel. Can I get in there? Nope. I don't know whose room I can get into at this point. Might just call it a stream. I'm getting hungry. Cypher Ghost. Let's check out Cypher Ghost. See if I'm going to Cypher Ghost room. Yep. Okay, we're going to Cypher Ghost room. We'll be in there in a few moments. Cypher Ghost is continuing Cute Heart Basement. That sounds interesting. And we'll be back here Wednesday. You guys have a fantastic Monday. Thanks for being here. Check out my YouTube channel, the same name, The Big Red 1967, and we'll see you then.